Alright, everybody. Hey, Gamers Den, how you guys doing? Alright, this is a Call of Duty Black Ops 3 review. It's coming from Beanox, targeting 30 frames per second for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 for PS3 and 360, Xbox 360. Creative director Wilson discusses the challenges bringing new-gen games to last-gen consoles. And basically says the huge franchise has long been known for hitting 60 frames per second in most of its titles. Last two releases, Advanced Warfare and Ghosts, both ran roughly at frame rate on last-gen consoles. PS4 and Xbox One versions of Black Ops 3 are also expected to run at that level. Speaking to development, Beanox creative director Wilson, whose team's working on last-gen ports of the title with mercenary technology, said it tried to hit the 60 frame target, but it's proven a challenge. I'd say we tried to hit the 60 frames per second, he said. It became harder when you're working on current gen platforms. We're basically looking at more of a 30 frames per second, but still, the experience is very enjoyable. Otherwise, it's not Call of Duty. Wilson said the level of detail required to develop a campaign and new gen version of Call of Duty game means it's becoming increasingly difficult to do that for PS3 and Xbox 360. He said the studio tried to maintain as many features as possible with Treyarch's title within its limitations, the older consoles, but it ultimately appears to have been forced to make some concessions. What we do is basically step by step reduce the poly counts on each asset, reduce the amount of memory that each effects will take, and then eventually we make sure that we maintain the core experience intact, he said. The challenge is to make that fit in memory, make sure that the experience is good and you have a great frame rate. So there's always a big challenge in doing this because, of course, the main developer will try to make most of the kick-ass new game possible. We don't want them to think about constraints. We want them to go and have fun. So I haven't really had a problem playing on my Xbox 360, but Advanced Warfare did hang a lot. I noticed that, especially if you left it in multiplayer and went out to get the door or do something like that, you come back and it's froze. So I did kind of notice that even my Grand Theft Auto 5 kind of does that a lot, and it's one of the differences. I know hanging isn't always frame rate, but it's one of the many situations that kind of make you go, "Oh dear God, I should upgrade my consoles." Reason I don't want to is because I know in about another year and a half, that's when the new consoles are coming out. And I usually get every two consoles, and then I go back and get the old one when I can afford to. So basically, skipping the Xbox One, getting the Xbox 2, whatever it's going to be called. I've heard it even being called in Nintendo 60 terabyte, kind of on a play of words, or no, Nintendo 64 terabyte. A play on words to kind of bring back the cartridge games, which I don't know if they're able to do, for the Xbox Nintendo, or Xbox Nintendo, haha, for the Nintendo 64, but like a new and improved Millennial Plus version, and with cartridge games. And I've heard everybody trying to pretty much try to do this for the next gen, whether it be the Xbox 2, the Nintendo 2. I'm sorry for crossing that out, but you guys get the idea. So thanks.